ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the next match on the card. Yes, we have the final chapter in Bishop Dorian going one-on-one with the metal mechanic, Bobby Callahan. Ladies and gentlemen, we were back right here, Ugly Dojo show from Vacaville. Now, I don't know if these matches will appear on air in the right order, but they're going to come out, and we're going to put them out there. This is Ugly Dojo under review from their Vacaville show on December 21st, 2024. On the big time, Mr. Z is with me. Mr. Z, Bishop Dorian, Bobby Callahan, your thoughts?
First off, the metal mechanic, stellar talent. I mean, for a big man like that, can move. The final chapter in Bishop Dorian, I am excited to see where this young man ends up in the future.
Oh yes, this young man is is part of a bloodline, I guess you can say, in their own right. The legacy that is there, and to pick out the name, the final chapter, because I guess he is kind of that final chapter right now in that story. So this is the youngest of Bishop J.D. Bishop's children, and the one that he told us was always the one that wanted to be a professional wrestler. This was just already in his blood from day one. So he gives a whole new meaning to day one.
There you go. I mean, why not? I mean, if dad's done it and your siblings have done it, you're kind of bred to do it.
Well, I guess I don't know if they had a wrestling ring growing up in the backyard, but it seems like damn near close to it. But we've seen Bishop Dorian in action a couple different times, Correctable Stampede, and at SPW, and now tonight here at an Ugly Dojo show. And he's taking on our other buddy that we've seen in action all over the place, more times than not. The older wild veteran in Bobby Callahan, metal mechanic, of course, coming out here with that big old wrench. Of course, I have one that's a little bigger. Maybe I need to bring that into the next show we go to that we're going to know the metal mechanic's going to be at. But anyways,
Well, well, you gonna bring a torque wrench to show the man?
I got one of those big Caterpillar, those, that's, like this big, and, one of those huge ones that you had to use on the farm equipment, the big old tire torque wrench, I'll show you someday. But anyways,
there we go.
the metal mechanic, the final chapter, about to get it on, getting the ring announcements here, as this is much more the style you're familiar with when it comes to ring announcing, the old classic Japanese style.
Oh yeah, definitely. We enjoy and we enjoy. Me personally, I enjoy the Japanese style of things. Yes, I was raised on American wrestling, but over the past 6, 7 years, I've come more to love Japanese wrestling.
Yes, no, Mr. Z, the Japanese encyclopedia for the value of wrestling here. Got a shout out at this show. We'll talk about that at some point when we see that match. You got a wonderful shout out of a young upcoming talent in the Japan circle, somebody he's going to be talking about a lot. But we'll get more into that when their match comes on. That is for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. And right now, we see Bobby Callahan sizing up his opponent. Stay here and take it and being nice and methodical with this one.
Oh yeah, this is going to be an interesting match. These are, these are two bulls. I think that was kind of the thing I was shooting here. You had the young bull, the old bull. They're going to lock it up. Who is going to lead the pin? Who's going to come out on top? Is it going to be the young new bull that's going to knock out the old bull? We're going to have to wait and see here.
Oh yeah, no, there's no these guys are matched up evenly size wise. But if you're gonna go, like I said, with experience, you're gonna kind of figure Bobby Callahan has the upper hand.
Yes, Bobby Callahan definitely probably has somewhat of more in-ring experience. I can't say Bishop Dorian here doesn't have any experience. Of course, I mean, it's hard to say this young upcoming kid. I mean, he might have as much experience as Bobby Callahan growing up, basically in the business in a way.
Oh yeah, so right there, nice solid schoolboy to get into the head of the metal mechanic. Solid.
No, definitely something solid there. And Bishop Dorian is going to work his way. Of course, the reversal there by the metal mechanic. Kind of a horrible picture shot for us here. The cameraman and the referee both in a way at that moment in time.
Well, yeah, no, Bobby Callahan with the nice body scissors, and then it turned into a head scissors. That was the way to keep it solid. But yeah, no, there's little bit of iffy on the ref and the cameraman to get in front. It's all good.
Yeah, no. This, no. I've had words now. They went out. Yeah, I lost all train of thought and everything I was going to say there. But no, the cameraman and referee being in the way, it's not an issue. Just noticed that on camera here watching this back. That I'm like, yeah, that kind of sucked for a shot, but that's okay. This is the business. We are learning it. We can't wait to shoot some more footage with Ugly Dojo. I mean, this night was a great night. Walking out after the show was incredible. Everybody there was incredible. So much love, and of course, we got to catch up with a lot of our favorites, a lot of the people that we know who love us and are such supporters.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it just knowing the camaraderie that we have been accepted into a brotherhood, so to speak. It's very humbling, and we always want them to know that we are very thankful for those opportunities they give
No,
us.
always appreciate it. Appreciate Big Ugly letting us come into his house and be a part of this show and letting us do this. And we just had so much fun, and of course, ending the night with the loudest chop to be heard, the top tier chop. I mean, it's going to be interesting who's going to beat that chop. I mean, I know the list is out there. There's about 13 people on that list, and that list continues to grow. Who made the list in a positive style? We'll have to see in January if that list adds another name. I still got another name to work on a video. I keep forgetting about having that. I got to put that together. But here we go.
Well,
Go ahead.
ooh, that was nice. That no, I was looking at that nice shoulder tackle by the metal mechanic. Definitely having some fun with Dorian.
Yes, no, they ran back and forth, did the shoulder blocks until Bobby took down Dorian. Dorian coming back here, taking down the metal mechanic. But the metal mechanic still had a lot left in him here. The big charge took that young man's head off with that beautiful clothesline. Would almost make JBL jealous there.
Well, I think when we were watching this, we seen that we kind of made a reference of trying to look out into the fans of where Dorian's head went because that
Yes.
clothesline was so nice.
It's a different side of Bobby Callahan than we normally seen. I think we only seen Bobby kind of more aggressive once at Stockton Con. I will always remember that. I think I was wearing a Paul Heyman shirt. I think that's what I was wearing, and he gave me a lot of grief over that when we were at Stockton Con and watching SPW do their thing. At Stockton Con Summer, the great Stockton Con, where this whole choppy world tour started with the always ready Matt Cardona. And speaking of chops, Bobby in there giving some chops away.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely giving him a good one till that. But Bishop Dorian looked like he had a couple of his own that seemed to catch Bobby nice and stiff to the chest.
Yes, no, I mean, this is again, like I said, this is like two big bulls. You have the old bull, and not to say Bobby Callahan's old, I'm just saying he's the older of the two bulls in this match. And you got the young butt coming in
Oh
here
yeah.
and trying to show his stuff, trying to take over the yard and claim it for himself. Here we go.
Oh no, definitely.
Dorian back down after that shoulder tackle. Go ahead, Mr. Z.
Yeah, no, definitely. Bobby Callahan, the elder statesman in this match, and Bishop Dorian still giving him all you got. It just can't seem to take that shoulder tackle and shake it off as easy as most would.
No. Bobby Callahan with that nice, beautiful high leg drop right across, but only picking up a 2 count there. Just couldn't get to the cover in time. Bobby Callahan working over Dorian slowly and surely.
No, no, now he's got the arm wrench. gonna hold on. He's gonna keep Dorian on the ground right now. I mean, that's a solid strategy by Bobby Callahan.
Yeah, so Bob Callahan definitely was very methodical, worked over this boy. Not to say that Bishop Dorian is, a bright spot in the future of pro wrestling, independent wrestling, especially a young talent that you want to be out here watching. We already know his older brother is making big waves in the Japanese market, all over there, New Japan, Noah, all those wonderful companies over in Japan.
Oh yes, no, definitely, but really making a name for himself in pro wrestling Noah, which is a great promotion out there in Japan.
Yes. Dorian charging up here, taking down the clothesline, the back elbow, the flying clothesline, taking down the metal mechanic for 1 and 2, but no.
Not enough on that one. Hit me the
No.
way he covered it too. That cover didn't seem too. He seemed more high on the shoulders than really putting his body into it.
Exactly. He didn't really put it to it like he should have put it to it, holding him down, but he got the count there, and we're working it over. Still going on. This was a great match. I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch these two, especially when we know both of them, seen them in action before, and now seeing them here. Here comes this ripcord lariat. No, ripcord into what looked like a rock bottom, but it was blocked off by the metal mechanic with those big thunderous elbows to the back of the neck into a code breaker, sending Dorian off the ropes, up into the fireman carry. Didn't get the best of it. Yep, he finally got him. Oh, no, he didn't get him up. Now he's got him up in position for that, what I would call the BKO, the Bobby knockout, or the TKO, getting the 1, 2, 3. And the veteran, the bull of Bobby Callahan, the metal mechanic, picking up a win there over the young bull, over Bishop Dorian. The final chapter. Not picking up the big W tonight, but definitely somebody to keep your eye on. There's a lot of history there, a lot to talk about. This is going to be a bright spot in the future for the this young man coming up in the ranks, coming up through independent wrestling in this area.
Yeah, folks, like we said before, you want to get down to these shows, be able to see young talent like this start off, make a name for themselves, and just to see the veterans teaching them the best way that they could is a painful lesson to learn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we are back here. We thank you for stopping by and checking this out. This is Ugly Dojo under review. We initially had recorded this, tried the live commentary under it, but it didn't work. So we're going to go match by match, do a review, put them up on the channel as Ugly Dojo Review. We're returning to Ugly Dojo show on Saturday, December 28th. We thought the year was over, but not really, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more show. The Matinee Mayhem in Sacramento is going down, and we're going to be there to be a part of it. Really excited. We know 2 big names that are going to be on that card, and part of the big reason why we decided we really need to be at this show. So it's exciting to see that take place. Mr. Z, are you ready for Saturday?
Well, I'm gonna get some sleep on Friday, but I'll be ready for Saturday.
Yes, the holiday season is gonna be over, and we're gonna get ready for this. It's gonna be a fun time here. When Matinee Mayhem in Sacramento, very limited seating. Remember that, folks. Check it out. 2122 X Street. The entrance is in the alley behind the Pancake Circus. Bell time at 12 p.m. Doors open 11:30. It's an all ages show. Come to check it out. We're going to be there. It'll be our second Ugly Dojo show, and we're more than excited to be there. But hey, stay with us. We got some more matches to review, to commentate on, to give you all the details. We'll be back.
Go.